Reddy has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice solid defensive shot. No, terrible shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Needs to be on target. Pinged off that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Misses everything. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for six.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Marsh, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Smacks that away through the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. That has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
Ahmed from the south end. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Mulder, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
And another one. It's raining 6s now. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Huge. That has flown.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That is quite extraordinary. Reddy, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, shouldered arms. It's a horrible piece of batting.
The dismissed batsmen bowled for 121. The batting team are now 284.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. How will the bowler respond?
Mulder goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
Mulder, don't worry about that one. It's gone high and long and a maximum. That's 3 in a row.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Go for it. What a shot. Open the face up. Over cover point. Square drive for 6.
How about half a dozen? They've hammered them to all parts of the ground. A perfect over for the batting side.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Marsh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Nearly gets the edge. Marsh with a great delivery there. Too good. That is huge.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
How easy was that? A pick-up drive all the way for 6. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up and really has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble! Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. That is quite extraordinary. Menaha, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Oh, fantastic catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Cummins drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Khan coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Mulder goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Needs to be on target.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Khan from the south end. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Timed that perfectly.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
coming to the wicket. They'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Misses everything. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 443 for 7.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Markram coming back into the attack. Bang! Bowling. Just stunning bowling.
Great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
Oh, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Pant, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Needs a direct hit. Bowling the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
And the innings comes to an end. The Super Giants will need 462 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in. Lovely cover dive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Unplayable. Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over. 4 off it. The Super Giants are 4 for 1. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Sharmi from the south end. Edged. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Bardoni taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. He's quick onto that in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Couldn't get it through the field. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Just too much height on that one.
Cummins needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Everyone's gone up.
They head back to the pavilion. They'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Great shot through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Cummins from the north end. Brilliant diving stop. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.